Hello. This is now episode 6 of What Civilization Started Over. Last episode 5, we saw the dark brown team expand into some of France, as well as the Iberian team expand fully into Iberia and some of France and making a border with the Alps, as well as a majority of northern Africa get explored by the red team and some of it colonized, as well as the dark green team and the sea foam green team go to war with each other, but it all both ended bad for them, and the yellow team doesn't exist anymore. It's just this. We also saw a majority of Europe get explored, as well as the dark red Korean team break away from these countries because they were sick of war, and I don't blame them. I'd probably move too. But in this episode, we're going to see a big war, exploring, and I am trying a brand new, recording software called OBS Studio, because on Windows, I would just put in the Windows tab with plus Shift plus R to record, screen record. It didn't really work out. It sucked, actually. My recordings would stop. I was 22 minutes into a recording. I loved the map so far. It was so good. I had a country over here. This expanded, and then there was a big war over here, and then more countries came. 22 minutes in, and it stopped recording. And I was pretty devastated by it. I was so angry. So I decided I'm going to look for a free, recording software where it doesn't stop. So I found OBS Studio. So yeah. Let's get into this video. Since I'm starting a new recording software, I've messed around with some of the settings. I've messed around with some of the settings and saw some that look good for me. So if I'm zooming out to for Africa, and I zoom out while on camera, it's probably going to be very laggy. Not very, but it's going to be definitely laggy. So sorry about that. I'm still learning this new editing software. But the red team will explore down and through the African Horn into Somaliland and Somalia and Ethiopia. They can't explore anymore because if you know Ethiopia's geography, you know it's just mountain. That's why Italy couldn't invade it during World War II. The more you know. But the red team will explore all of this part of Africa, as well as some of Mali and Western Sahara. Sahara. It's like potato, you never know how to say it. Between American English and British English. We'll go on to Guinea-Bissau, I think, as well as going into Ivory Coast. No. We'll be going into the Ivory Coast. I think they're in the Ivory Coast. They're definitely in the Ivory Coast now. We'll explore all of up here, which would include some of Niger. None of Nigeria though. Mali. But now it would definitely be some of Nigeria. Oh yeah. We'll explore all of up here, exploring a majority of northern Africa. I say a majority because it's still got these parts, but it's looking good. And now they will do some colonizing into West Sahara again. How do you say it? I actually don't like that. I forgot how to erase these buttons. So we'll go down through Morocco and into Western Sahara. Sahara, I don't know how to say it. I know some of you patriotic British like me are going to come down in the comments and absolutely roast me. You guys are going to obliterate me. It's blah, blah, blah. I can just almost tell. Probably not, but maybe. But they will explore a lot of Algeria, and now they will start to finish off exploring and colonizing. Oops. We'll start to finish off exploring down here into exploring into Sudan and Egypt. I'm forgetting countries' names. As well as finishing off. Sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought now. Red is expanding their territory. They'll finish off exploring all of Egypt and colonizing it, making it their own territory. And now they are in Sudan and are claiming a lot of Libya. But they'll stop for a little bit, because now they're just going to focus on putting people there and simulating it. Not really simulating it, but you know what I mean. Going on to this still quite new dark red team, they will start to explore up into Russia. They'll explore up through Russia and a little bit into China. And they will explore into Beijing, I think. They'll continue to explore through China and Russia. I don't really know what to say when they're exploring, because I'm not really good at major cities. So I can't just say like when they meet major cities and tell you their names. I'll do some research into that, like in my own time. I say I'm going to do that, but I'm probably not gonna. But they'll start to explore more into China and into Russia, and explore, and all they do is explore. I was checking to see, if they're anywhere near Mongolia. They're close, but not to the point where they're going to get there. Like in this video, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know. Because when I make these videos, like Age of History, I don't really think on what I'm doing. I just kind of freehand it. But they will start to expand their territory into Russia and China, going up along the... Now, I swear I remember this, but I just can't remember it. I don't remember the name of it, but it's got a name. The Sea of... I'll put it on screen while editing this video. I don't really know. It was from ages ago when I heard it. But they will claim all of this land, as well as exploring a little bit more land to really fortify themselves as a large country that will probably be feared in the near future. Blast in the future, right now, they're still fairly new and not the strongest at all. Probably close, but still very far. So we'll strengthen up their their territory up here, and they will stop for now because they look like Megamind with an even bigger forehead. So we'll take a chill pill on like getting land, but they will start to explore, and now we will see a new country start to form. They will go down from here and go down China and through Taiwan, but going through here, going through Vietnam, over here into where Cambodia and Vietnam would be. and then forming their own country in Vietnam/Cambodia. They'll go up across through here. I'm losing control of my mic. And they'll stop there before attempting to explore through this jungle in Vietnam, but they don't have the correct technology to explore through it. They'll do fine in exploring up here. It's just the jungle that is around here. They will slowly manage to explore the jungle, but still very hard to do because of the technology is still fairly new and don't have the correct technology to go and explore through here, but slowly but surely, they do start to explore and arrive in Thailand, where it becomes a little bit more easier. And now they've found all of these, like, I don't know what they're called, these I don't know, but they will start to explore and claim territory such as Laos, more Vietnam and Cambodia, as well as going into Thailand. They'll go through here and claim some of Myanmar, as well as claiming all down here. Hang on. And exploring through Thailand before getting into Myanmar. They'll go through here, but they won't be able to explore any of the Indonesian islands, of course. It's probably still BCE. And now, I just wanted to say something quickly. Very quickly. You guys have control of the timeline. You guys have control on who you think the government is. Of course, ideology I'll get to like later on in the episodes, but you can decide the names of the country if you really want to, and you can decide the timeline most of all. This is my creativity and also your creativity. I'm the pilot giving you starters, so I'm the teacher using websites. I'm the teacher giving you information to start your school project that is due in 5 weeks. It doesn't actually have a due date, but basically I'm your teacher, just giving you lore and backstory for stuff you want to do. So take that into question. Well, not really into question. I don't know what it means. I just use it. But do know that you guys are in control of the timeline. Over here in the dark green team, we did see it get absolutely destroyed in episode 5. So what we'll see now is they will start to expand. I hate this. So what we'll see happening is they will start to expand and take territory that they are to decolonize. And just so you know, the blue team said to these two teams that they have a colonization/expand your territory limit. They can't go past a certain amount of land, and I'll let you guys decide how much land that is. I'll just say when they have to stop. The dark green team will take this, like, okay, yeah, we'll do this, and we'll still expand. We'll just follow your rules, which they will do expand and become the biggest Iranian country again, as well as fortifying here, but they'll stop, not because they've hit their limit, but because they need to start to simulate it. As well as expanding their territory, what they are going to do is they are going to move their capital to here instead of here. So what we can do is we can get rid of this brand new... What? Oh. That explains it. Oh. Oh, hang on. They'll completely take away that capital and turn it into a major city, move their new capital city into here in hopes of simulating all the land that they've just regained. Now, I have a suggestion. Should I make a live stream on giving these countries major cities? So I can figure out how to live stream. If you guys want me to do a live stream on giving them major cities, I will. And even if later on, when a majority of Europe and Asia has been filled in, do you want me to do a live stream on giving them provinces? So I can give them provinces in a live stream if you guys want me to, and also more like closer to time, like closer to IRL, more sooner. Would you guys like me to do a live stream on giving the countries like major cities? So I would do that. It wouldn't be the most interesting live stream, but I can definitely do it, and you guys can give me requests somewhere to put them. But yeah, drop your answer in the comments below if you think I should do that, and let's get back into this video. Now we will see this dark brown team doing something. They will start to expand into some of Poland as well as in Kaliningrad. Hang on. They'll expand into Kaliningrad and then Lithuania and Latvia, and then they will start to beefing up their country where they just claimed. So they will beefing up their claims of the land that they want, as well as simulating it and sending some people over there. They'll stop because the people want to take like a chill pill on it. They will secretly explore Copenhagen. They'll secretly explore Copenhagen as well as some of Sweden. But this is okay with the population because it's exploring, not colonizing. They will secretly take Copenhagen and some of Sweden. Now, onto this teal team. They want to expand heavily. So what they will do is rapid expansion. Not rapid expansion, but large expansion like we saw in the Lime team. So yeah, basically quite a lot of big expansion over a long period of time. So this is probably not going to end up good for them. But here they will stop because it's quite far away again. But now they want to go up north. And you know what's blocking them from going north? This brown team. So what happens when you want to go up somewhere and you really want to do it, but someone's blocking you? 1. Do you steamroll through them? Do you ask for them to move and give them some of their land? Or C, do you take out their country in a form of war that will definitely not, and most definitely not, destroy your country to a civil war and form a new countries, and this new in this brown country to take some land, as well as every country mocking you because you rapidly expanded and thought you were tough because you thought you were strong. Which one do you guess? I honestly don't know, but something I know that's going to happen is that the teal team will declare war on the brown team and start to steamroll through their country. This teal team it broke away from the red team as military. So it's mainly military, and the brown team broke away because it got lost, and it was a bunch of explorers. So of course it's going to be an explorer country and not a fighter country. So it's going to be easily and quickly invaded, as well as Brittany being chopped in half away from the other part of the country and nearly taken over. But they don't. They start to go up through into Germany, and they will expand their territory through Europe to get a better invasion front on them. They'll push through Poland and into Belarus, some of Latvia and Lithuania, where they are now probably large, not the largest, but they're large. And this is where they will push in through. This is where they'll push in through Latvia and Lithuania and take Kaliningrad, which if this was IRL would not be true, because Kaliningrad, fun fact, is the most military protected part of a country in the world. So this would not be able to happen unless you were NATO. Might see NATO in the near future, but I don't know. So the brown team is getting heavily steamrolled through, and it seems like they're going to lose, don't you think? Something happens. The civilians in Brittany will push back tremendously. This is a lot of land that they've just pushed back. And this is the civilians. There's probably a few military people, a couple thousand of them, helping them out. But a lot of the civilizations are chasing them with wooden sticks to fight back the foreign teal team. They'll split this part in half and absolutely demolish it, as well as taking back Kaliningrad and Lithuania and Latvia. They'll connect their front with Brittany, as well as pushing them heavily back from France and pushing them completely out of Poland and fully taking their Germany claims. And it's not going good for the teal team. As well as being pushed back, we see something happening that you probably didn't guess, but some of you guessed. And that is a civil war breaking out in the teal team. They will get tremendously pushed in through the cyan team, and this is heavily unexpected because you did not expect the civilian. Can't speak. I don't know what to say. Sorry. They didn't expect the civilians to push and actually fight for the independence. They'll have to split their troops up, which would be, this is bad. They have to pull so many troops out, and civilians who are fighting with bed sheets, probably coming up with sneak attacks, and I can just imagine this. But they're absolutely dominating this country, and this is not good. It's really not good. All your French claims have been taken away. The red team joins in on the war. That's not good. That's really not good. I feel bad for you, buddy. But I don't. this cyan/white team will continue to push in with the aid of the red team. And the brown team will push down into where Andorra would be and absolutely wiping this out, as well as the red team encircling their capital and taking it for their own and taking some land over here. They'll take over here and, of course, over here. The brown team will take some of here, as well as this team taking the rest of the land over here. So this is the partitioning of the teal team. Of course, it did not go out good for them. So I'm now going to get a peace treaty up and running for you guys. So over here is the peace treaty that will be formed in... So here is the peace treaty that will be happening. This brown team will take all of this land here. Hang on. They'll take all that land, while the civilian team, which we will call the Iberian team from now on, is fully given independence, and the red team will also get some land right there, and there'll be some new countries joining us in our journey through this civilization, this world. Come on, I can do it. There we go. We'll see this new we'll see this new pink team, as well as a new dark magenta purple team, and this Iberian team, but not now, it is now just the Spanish team, probably, is now entirely crumbled. It's crippled now. All of this is now the country. A lot of land got taken away from them, and you know it was bad when the red team joined in on the war. So now it's time to place the capitals of these brand new countries. Oh yeah, you sure? Hey, yay, yay, you sure? Hey, yay, yay, you sure? Hey. So in this, I use my mouse for this. I normally use a trackpad for the wars and colonization, exploring, but for this I use a mouse. So for this brand new Iberian country, we will see their capital being right here. For this brand new pink team, their capital will be here, and for this brand new team, this magenta team, it will be right there. For the Dutch team, or the brown team, whatever you want to call it, it will be right here in Amsterdam. For this brand new dark purple team, it will be in Thailand, around, I think, near where Bangkok would be, the current capital city for Thailand. And for the brand new dark red team, their capital will be going down here in South Korea. That will now be the end of episode 6 of What If Civilization Started Over. I think this is definitely going to be one of my most longer videos, but we saw many things happening, such as a lot of Africa being claimed, as well as a big war going on in here, as well as more colonization, a new country being formed in Vietnam/Thailand, and this dark red team forming into Megamind. So it's definitely going to be one of my most longer videos, but it's also me trying out this brand new recording software. I think it's good, but it's definitely going to be laggy in some parts because settings, probably some I need to change. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 150 subscribers by the end of this year. Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe, and bye-bye.